Dear students, today our problem is this. As you can see, we have a solid sphere. This is a solid sphere whose radius is a. This solid sphere is surrounded by a spherical shell whose inner radius is b. B is equals to 2a. And the outer radius of the spherical shell is c. C is equals to 3a. There is a switch which connects the boundary of the solid sphere with the inner surface of the spherical shell. Question is, how much heat is produced when the switch is closed? Okay, this is a conducting solid sphere and this is a conducting spherical shell. Now, how we will solve this problem? First and the foremost thing, this positive charge plus q is given to the solid sphere. So when this positive charge plus q is given to the solid sphere, it will induce a negative charge here. So on the inner surface, some negative charge will be induced. And on the outer surface, there will be some positive charge induced which will appear outside. Okay. So an opposite charge as that of the solid sphere is induced at the near end on the inner surface of the spherical shell, and a similar charge as that of the solid sphere is induced at the far end, which is the outer surface of the spherical shell. So because of this, in this particular annular region, as you can see, in the region R greater than A less than B, in this region there will be an electric field. Okay. So because of that electric field, some electrical energy will be stored. Now let us consider an annular region. Let us consider a sphere which is greater than A, whose radius is greater than A less than B. Okay. So for a spherical shell R which is greater than A less than B, volume of its element is 4 pi r square dr. Okay. So how much electrostatic energy is stored? Electrostatic energy will be stored in this region and also in the region between the outer surface of the spherical shell and the plate which is connected to earth, located at infinity, because it is at 0 volt. So electric field is in this region. Electric field's direction is this, from positive to negative. This is electric field, and another electric field is because of this positive charge induced on the outer surface is in this direction, E2. So there will be some electrostatic energy stored in this region as well as in this region, and there is no electric field in this region. Okay. So how do we find out the electrostatic energy stored in the system? So du is equals to half epsilon naught electric field square dV. Half epsilon naught E square, this is nothing but electrostatic energy density. So du is equals to epsilon 0 by 2. What is the electric field on the shell R greater than A less than B, means somewhere in the annular shell of thickness dr? So epsilon 0 by 2, we can write kq by r square whole square, and what is the volume? 4 pi r square dr. Or du is equals to 4 pi epsilon naught by 2 k square q square r to the power 4 r square, so you get r square dr. Now this 4 pi epsilon naught is 1 by k. So what we can write? We can write du equals to k q square by 2 dr by r square. Okay. So this is the expression for electrostatic energy stored. Now you please see where, of course, where k is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Now there are two regions where you are getting the electric field. One is in this region for from r equal to A to r equal to B, and r equal to C to r equal to infinity. And in this region, it's a conducting region, Okay, and here inside a conductor the electric field is 0. So here no electric field is present, no electrostatic energy. So therefore, before the switch is closed, okay, so we are considering the fact when the switch is not closed. So before closing S1, that is what we are dealing with. So from here what we can write, what is the initial energy? So initial electrostatic energy is equals to what we can write, k q square by 2 dr by r square. At first, for value of r equals to a to b is 2a, plus dr by r square from r equals to 3a to infinity, or ui equals to k q square by 2. So it is minus 1 by r, a to 2a, minus 1 by r. We can write plus of minus 1 by r, 3a to infinity. So if you solve it, how much will you get? So ui equals to k q square by 2 minus 1 by 2a plus 1 by a minus 1 by infinity plus 1 by 3a. Okay. So ui equals to k q square by 2, and here you are getting 1 by 2a plus 1 by 3a. So this is nothing but kq square by 2 into ui equals to 5k q square, this is 5k q square by 12a. So this is your equation 1, initial electrostatic energy of the system. Now when the switch is closed, let's see what happens. What will happen if you close the switch? The entire charge here will actually flow to the outer surface. Why? Because this is a conducting layer. So when you connect the switch, all the charge through the switch goes to the inner surface, and through this conducting layer it goes and appears on the outer surface. So inside a charged conductor, electric field vanishes. So all the charge resides on the outer surface. Therefore electrostatic energy only exists in this region, because only this electric field will be present, and the electric field here vanishes when you close the switch. Okay. And what is the ultimate relation? This is the ultimate relation. Every time this will be 2, du equals to kq square by 2 dr by r square. Okay. So now when you close the switch, when the switch is closed, all the charge Q appears on the outer surface of spherical shell. So therefore the total electrostatic energy of the system, final value, is equals to this particular formula that we studied, kq square by 2 dr by r square. So let me write here kq square by 2 dr by r square, and now this r must be integrated from where to where? 3a to infinity. 3a to infinity. So you get kq square by 2 minus 1 by r, 3a to infinity, kq square by 2 minus 1 by infinity plus 1 by 3a. So this comes as kq square by 6a. So once we have got the initial energy, we have got the final energy. So how much heat is produced? Therefore heat produced, therefore H is equals to Ui minus Uf, 5kq square by 12a minus kq square by 6a, and this will give you 3kq square by 12a, or the heat produced H is equals to kq square by 4a. So this is your final result. So how much heat is produced? The amount of heat produced is kq square by 4a. Okay. Now question is, why is heat produced? Why is heat getting produced? You please see very carefully. So in the previous case, you please see that q square by 2c is the effective capacitance, you can say. So in the first case and in the second case, if you compare the two places, you will see that basically the capacitance in the second case increases. So when the capacitance increases, because of that, what happens? Because of that capacitance, increase in capacitance, as the total charge is constant. So because of that, as energy is q square by 2c. So therefore, as q is constant and c increases in the final case when you close the switch, because of that, the electrostatic energy of the system decreases and the change is dissipated to the surrounding in the form of heat. If you very carefully analyze this particular equation, the initial potential energy of the system, you compare it with q square by 2c equivalent. If you compare this, you will get C equivalent equals to 6a divided by 5k. You will get C equivalent equal to 6a by 5k. And similarly, you come to this result. You got final potential energy of the system. Suppose I am calling this one as q square by 2c effective. So in this particular case, you are getting C effective equals to 3a by k. So see, 6a by 5k is basically 1.2 a by k, and here you are getting 3a by k. So capacitance in the second case when you close the switch has increased, but the total charge is constant. So q is constant, energy is q square by 2c, q is constant, c is increasing, so definitely energy decreases. So as energy decreases, some heat energy is produced. So this is that heat energy which is dissipated to the surrounding, and the expression, the final expression for the heat energy is kq square by 4a. So this is your final answer.